Number 14, collections and charge-offs. How to deal with collections and charge-offs. I just tell you this, answer the phone. Don't never ignore them because it will get out of hand and you get into a judgment, and silence is bliss. So silence means that you agree to these terms. So don't be silent. It's ways you can fight this and whatnot, because they have to prove, in fact, that you actually owe this money. So you may have that guilt because you know you incurred this debt, but the law is this next person, you don't owe this debt to this other person that's trying to collect from you. You understand? So just understand that your rights are your rights and know what your rights are. So collections and charge-offs, there's a way to deal with them, especially when you're dealing with the collection agency or when you're dealing with the credit bureaus. There's letters and templates letters that I have to help you deal with these entities. Worst case scenario, do not ignore them. Always answer your phone. You just don't admit guilt. Just do not admit guilt. You could say what your name is. Don't admit guilt. When they want to start talking about money, the number one thing you say is, I do not discuss my finances over the phone. Please refer to this in writing. That's it. That's all you have to do. Number 15, credit card balances. When we're dealing with credit cards, you want to maintain a 30% utilization rate. You got to understand that out of that 300 to 850, that's 550 points. So 30% equates to about 162.5 points equates to 30% utilization, right? So if you keep your credit limits on each credit card and overall less than 30%, you're guaranteed over 160 points on your credit. You understand? So that's the game. That's what you got to do. You have to maintain less than 30. The goal is less than 10, less than 7. That's superior. You're going to get maximum points, but try to stay less than 30. If you have $1,000, you want to only spend $300. If you have about, let's say $5,000, you only want to spend about $1,500. So you want to keep your balances low. So now if it's $5,000 across, let's say 5 credit cards, and you have $1,000 each credit card, and all you can have is $1,500, then 3 of those cards better not be maxed out. 3 of those cards cannot be maxed out because you have, out of 5, $1,500 to play with in order for you not to go over that utilization rate. I hope that don't go over your head. How can one establish credit without credit? I would say this, right? This is what I do for my kids, right? For my kids growing up, I make them an authorized user for the duration of their life. So by the time they get to an age of 18 or 19, their credit score is already superb because I pay my shit on time, right? So if you're just starting out and you want to establish some credit and you don't have credit and you try to apply for credit and you got denied, go for a secured card. There's many avenues or many lenders out there that will give you a credit card if you pay the money for it. Open Sky, like I mentioned before, is one of those places where you put up like $200-300 and they'll send you a credit card. Then it's up to you to manage the 30% utilization and also your payment history, and then keep the account as long as you can. These things will help you build your credit report. So fixing your credit is not challenging. It's not tough. It's not hard at all. It just takes time depending on the behaviors of the person that I'm trying to fix the credit on, because some of us have some spending habits that, sometimes take us out of budget on a monthly basis. So we have to just figure out ways to spend a little bit better. That's all. All right. So that's it. That's all the questions I receive. I'm Taurus the General. I'm the business coach. I am the credit coach. I am the credit general. So if you have any more questions, you need anything, you need any help with your credit, you want to set your business up to become bankable, you want to set your business up to get larger loans, holler at me, man. We can work some things out, man. In the future, I got a free credit repair course coming out just for you that we're going to drop on YouTube in a short minute. All right. So that's going to be all for you. I'll let y'all know when that drop out. All right. So I'm Taurus the General, man. I'm out of here. Peace.